This is Devon with Divinely Guided Tarot. So happy to have you guys here today for this very special reading. I'm just going to make this a very short reading. Just any quick messages that Spirit wants you to know right now. So I am going to be choosing crystals out of my crystal bag on camera. So let's see what we have going on here. I have two. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I will be absolutely honest. I'm not quite sure what this stone is. It looks like some sort of jasper. So we have this clear quartz here, some sort of jasper. Come on, focus. Ooh. She's a very pretty. I think this is I think this is just a rock that I got. It looks like it might be some sort of granite, which we do have granite where I live, so that would make sense. We have this Dalmatian angel quartz. Can't really see the reflective. I can't really see it in the camera, but there is a very pretty rainbow sheen in this one. And then we have another clear quartz here. A little kind of dark spot in it. So yeah. Just take your time to meditate with the crystals and pick what pile is best for you. If you chose the first clear quartz crystal, this is your reading. So first we're going to get a bit of a overall energy with my astrology dice. I really love these dice. Really awesome, really fun. I got them from a friend. And I just love them. I really do. So the planet is going to represent the situation. The zodiac sign is going to represent your emotional side. And then the house is going to represent the area of life. So much like regular astrology. But yeah. Okay, guys. What is... Ooh. Just came out. What is group 1's reading going to be about? So we have 7th house, Leo. Ooh, trying to. And this is what? I don't even remember. Pluto. 7th house, Leo and Pluto. So this is definitely your partnerships. You're having some sort of, I'm really getting an ego death in your partnerships. Leo isn't, obviously Aries is very much about the ego, but Leo also has a very strong ego, a very strong, self-centered, not in a negative way, sort of ego. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and go straight into the tarot deck and see what is going on. I'm going to pull some cards from 3 different tarot decks, and then I have 2 oracle decks with me as well. So what does pile 1 need to hear? Very quick message. Very quick message. Ooh. So we have Justice in reverse. Anything else this deck has to tell? Ooh. 3 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, yeah. I'm really getting the feeling that maybe there is some sort of injustice here. Sorry if you can hear people. There is some sort of injustice here. Maybe we were working with other people, and I get the feeling you were supposed to play a certain sort of role, especially with all these people looking at this. I say all these people. They're obviously looking at this woman here. I really get the feeling that you were supposed to play this sort of role, and it didn't work out. Maybe specifically financially. With this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me go ahead and get this other tarot deck and see what's going on here. Can we get some clarifications on the Justice card and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? For pile number 1, very quick message, please. Thank you. So we have Mother of Wands. I think that's all that this deck has to say. Pile 1. Let's go for this other. Ooh. We have Princess of Wands. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, so definitely some sort of, specifically an art product. Oh my god, I just had 2 cards they just flew out and went under the table. Yeah, so definitely some sort of, let me move this a little bit so you all can see. So yeah, so we have the World in reverse and 7 of Cups here. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is some sort of community art project. Not just from the 3 of Pentacles, but just from this Wands energy here. I definitely feel like you have some sort of fire energy that you have just with the Mother of Wands and the Princess of Wands and, of course, Leo. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of partnership that just didn't quite pan out. And with the World card here in reverse, it kind of feels like maybe it was some sort of, you feel some sort of disconnect now. And with the 7 of Cups here, I'm really getting that, like, you had a lot of options. You have a lot of options going forward. I feel called to tell you not to close yourself off, especially not emotionally. I know sometimes, we're talking about the seventh house with partnerships. Seven also could be a very lucky number for you, seeing we have Seven of Cups in seventh house. But I'm really getting this feeling that you had a lot of options and partnerships, and they just didn't pan out the way that you wanted them to. Let's get some oracle cards here. What does group 1 need to know? Quick message, quick message. Oh, that wanted to come out. Be bold and make the first move. I said take the first move, and honestly, I feel like that might be true for you. That is cardinal moon, and luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Yeah. Definitely don't close yourself off. I know sometimes after like bad partnerships or things don't work out, we don't really want to engage again with something, and I'm not saying put yourself out there to be hurt, but be open. Be confident. Don't feel like you are undeserving of what you want. Especially Princess of Wands in this deck specifically, she just seems like she knows what she wants. She knows what she likes. She knows what she's very confident. And so is this person here. And with a Leo, I really feel like maybe you have lost your confidence. Don't lose that. Don't lose that. Ooh. Oh man, that was a bad shuffle. So sorry. Yeah, don't, especially with cardinal moon, don't lose your confidence here. Pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know? This is a quick message for pile 1. What do they need to know? We have Sandra Cisneros, the body. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is some sort of intimate relationship. I don't want to say it was, maybe it was something, maybe you're doing some sort of art with your body. I do feel like that might be the thing. I feel like for some reason this picture, I know this is 3 of Pentacles, but I really feel like this picture is very literal for you. Maybe you're doing some sort of photography. Something like that. I feel like this. We have transformation. Yeah. I get this sense that maybe this is something, maybe you had to go through something that wasn't ideal so that you can know what's right. You can't know when a situation is bad for you. You can't know when a situation is good for you unless you know what a bad situation looks like. This is all part of the learning process. And then we have wildflowers here. I don't quite remember what this is, so let me just look real quick. Yeah, wildflowers is renewal, romance, and awakening. Yeah. So definitely getting the feeling that maybe you were hurt by something. Not necessarily hurt, but just things didn't go according to plan. You got wronged in some way, and I wouldn't take it too seriously. Really, I wouldn't. It was not you. From what I can tell, from what I'm feeling, it really wasn't you. This sort of, yeah, you have transformation a lot, because the wildflowers is renewal. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher her name. Yukimi Koreyashi is also of transformation, and then you have Pluto here, which is transformation as well. I really feel like this was something that was necessary for you in order to move forward. So yeah. Thank you, pile one. That was your reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked this, if you really felt connected. If this is something that, if you know this situation, please tell me. It really helps. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So happy you can make it to this video. This is going to be a short reading on a short message just for you. Something that Spirit really wants to say. So I have my astrology dice here. I have 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks with me, and we're gonna get started. So first, First, we're gonna do these astrology dice, and they're gonna give us the general energy for the reading. Our planets are the situation. The zodiac side is the emotional side, and our house is the area of your life it's in. So, what does pile 2 need to hear? Alright, so we have the 11th house. Right? So sorry. We have Pisces, and we have South Node. Yeah, so sorry. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. I'm kind of finding it a little hard to articulate very suddenly. Okay. Which, I mean, honestly, that could be part of this. So 11th house, that is your connection with people and sharing with people. It's kind of your, I always call it the house of community, your house of I guess really yeah, I'm having such a hard time speaking on this. I'm so sorry. I'm getting the feeling that maybe you are a little unsure. Something is holding you back. That is the general energy that I'm getting here. Something is holding you back from sharing with other people. This could be a psychic connection, a past life connection. I'm kind of getting some sort of soul connection, something that has to do with the spiritual realm, in your social life. I get the feeling that I'm getting the feeling that it's very hard to communicate right now. So let's go ahead and start off with our tarot deck. So what does pile 2 need to hear right now? Short message for pile 2 right out of the gate. We have the Hangman. I have a card that fell under the desk. 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And this one just immediately jumped out. 3 of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay. So yeah, definitely being held back from something. Definitely getting this feeling of holding back from going on an adventure, especially with both of these ladies here setting off. I mean, 3 of Wands is really about setting off on an adventure. And 8 of Cups is about leaving a relationship. So, yeah, maybe you have left a situation and um, you're moving on to something else, moving on to something new, and you're just really finding it hard. Yeah. Let's ask my second deck here. What is something that pile 2 needs to hear right now? What does pile 2 need to hear? A short message for pile 2. Ooh. So we have 2 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Yeah, so definitely leaving some sort of situation. I'm really getting the feeling, I kind of want to read this 2 of Wands because I believe that this deck has a special reading for 2 of Wands. Its Wands cards are a little unusual. Give me just a second. Yeah, okay. So it really is. So this in this deck, the wands are really more future oriented, and it's really saying that you have a not only a choice, but it's almost as if I'm really getting the feeling that you know which way you're supposed to be going, but you don't know if that's the way that you want to take. Especially, and yeah, I'm definitely getting a feeling of with these 3 cards, I'm really getting this feeling of a sort of uneven decision. Like, you know that this decision isn't even, that it's not a balanced decision. There is a situation. Yeah, even with the 5 of Swords, because we have the 3 on top and the 2 on bottom, really getting the feeling that it's an unbalanced decision, but you still want to go against it anyways. Let me pull out the other deck. Yeah, and especially with it being your 11th house and 8 of Cups, I'm really getting the feeling that this is a sort of friendship, maybe a friend group. Maybe it's you moving away somewhere, away from your support group. What is it that we're moving away from here? What is it that we're moving away from? For pile number 2, short answer. What's something we're moving away from? Oh, right off the bat, we have the 4 of Wands and Justice. If you are called to pile number 1, I would definitely suggest going over there and checking it out because it had a lot of similar energies. So let's see, yeah. So yeah, 4 of Wands. Here's the thing. I feel, yeah, I'm really getting the feeling that it's you leaving some sort of stable situation. Sometimes we feel called to leave something that's unstable, and that is perfectly fine and perfectly valid. I would very much encourage that, but I get the feeling that this is you going out on a limb. Maybe you felt, especially with Justice here, I feel like it's not necessarily that you were not treated correctly, and more just, it's just that time. It's just time for you to move on. It's just time for you to grow into something different. So Yeah, and sometimes we feel really called to just stay with a situation, not necessarily because we enjoy it, but because it feels familiar. And I just want to tell you that sometimes staying in a situation just because it feels familiar will mean that you aren't going to be able to grow, right? Yeah. Complacency. That really is the feeling that I'm getting here. It's not necessarily that they're doing you wrong, but that they're holding you back. Let's get some oracle cards in here. What can you tell us for pile number 2? Oh, these two immediately jumped out. Emotions are running high. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Yeah. And super moon. Yeah, I would really, especially the hanged one and meditate and contemplate here. And with justice even, definitely take the time to weigh your comfortability versus your growth. Do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow in this situation? That is the message that I'm getting here. Let's get some more oracle cards for you. What do you have to tell group 2? So we have white dress. Yeah, okay, so maybe this friend group is giving you some sort of I feel called to say this. Don't take it if it doesn't apply to you. But I feel like it's some sort of gender conformity that this friend group is trying to place on you. Whether that be femininity or really even, and I don't know why, but I was looking at the white dress and I immediately went over to the Two of Wands, and the way that it's crossed, it feels sort of like a barrier. Maybe they're putting up a barrier to femininity. We have Anne Carson, the intellect. Right? And then we have the rabbit and Joy Harjo, bravery. I'm not quite sure what the rabbit is, so let's take a look real quick. Rabbit, waiting, making leaps, adventure. Yeah. Oh, focus, please. Yeah. So that's definitely going with this Three of Wands and the Hangman. The Three of Wands in reverse and the Hangman. I definitely feel like you, especially with bravery here, yeah, whatever it is that you feel like your friend group is holding you back from, do not wait. Do not wait for them to give you permission. Yeah, don't wait, especially with Five of Swords and intellect. I feel like you know. Yeah, and we have Lion on the back of this deck with this bravery. You know who you are and you know what you want. Don't sit around and let someone else give you permission to be who you are. Don't sit and don't let people hold you back. I really get that feeling that like you can't That's what it was. You can't express yourself. That's why I was having so much trouble at the beginning. Do not let people put you in a box or make you feel like you can't express yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be living with you is you. You're the person that has to deal with yourself. And this emotions is running high. If you bottle it all up, it's going to come out one way or another. You might as well have it come out in the way that you want it to. The way that is dignified to you. I think, especially with bravery here, one thing that people don't really understand about bravery is that it really goes hand in hand with dignity. Don't let someone take your dignity from you. Don't let someone tell you who you are and tell you who you're able to become. Don't let people have that sort of power over you. I'm actually really feeling called to pull out another one of my Moonology oracle cards. What is some advice that you have for pile 2? Okay, immediately. Time for healing. Yeah. And it's time to take action. Yeah. Don't let other people boss you around. Don't let other people tell you who you are. You know who you are. You are you spend more time with yourself than anyone else ever could. So don't let anyone else tell you who you are. So yeah, that's your reading, pile number 2. I really wish you the best of luck. I really relate to this. Do you. For real, like, I really feel like if you take this step forward, you're really going to flourish. You're really going to flourish if you move out of this situation. Especially with the Justice card here. And I feel like with emotions are running high, again, like I said, if you don't embrace this part of yourself, if you don't be yourself, have bravery for yourself, you're really going to just end up hurting yourself. Really end up hurting yourself. So, yeah. Thank you, pile number 2. This was your reading. Please let me know if you liked it and if this really resonates with you, because I feel like this is a big message for whoever this is for. This is a really big message. I really feel like the future is bright for you. Express yourself. Be yourself. Do what you want to do. I cannot say that enough. I can't. So yeah. Anyways, this was your reading, and I wish you all the best. Like and subscribe. Let me know how you felt. Let me know if it resonated. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this really pretty, I think, granite stone, this is your reading. So, yeah. So I have some astrology dice here. They're going to give us the general energy and message of the reading, kind of let us know what the situation is. And then I have 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks. And without any further ado, let's get into it. So, what is the general energy for pile 3? So for the area of life, we have the 10th house. Okay, so this is your career. Then we have Pisces as your emotional reaction. And we have North Node. Okay. North Node. And that's representing the situation. So yeah, I feel like you're getting some sort of calling to take on a spiritual career. Well, I say spiritual, but this is probably something that is very artistic, something that's very intellectual, it could be sort of psychology, or again spiritual, maybe even some sort of creative pursuit. And yeah, I'm definitely getting that this is like a situation that you're supposed to be in. This is definitely divinely guided. I get a little bit of, yeah. So let's get into the tarot deck. Oh my gosh. Not me. Immediately. Dropping stuff on the table. Okay. Group 3. Quick message for group 3. Ooh, yes. So we have the Magician here. 3 of Cups in reverse and 3 of Swords. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So this is definitely you. Especially having a karmic destiny is definitely what I'm getting. A karmic destiny of something in either a spiritual or psychological field. And I definitely feel like 3 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords, it feels like, I will say this, if you're going into psychology, I don't see you going into a family practice. Maybe you have your own practice. Maybe it's like marriage counseling or something like that. And with Pisces, I really feel like this is definitely something that has to do with emotions, but I feel like this might be some sort of hurt or pain for you. Let's go into the second deck here. Let's see what is up here. Oh my gosh, that was awful. Why can't I shuffle right now? My other 2 decks are fine. My other 2 readings are fine. They said no. What does group 3 need to know? What is the situation? I specifically want to know what the situation is for this 3 of Cups. Okay. What is this? Oh, and I turned it upside down. Okay. Father of Pentacles in reverse. What's up with this 3 of Cups in reverse? Again, 3 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, sorry, I just really want to look at this. yeah, I get the feeling that maybe you had some sort of falling out with a financial benefactor. Maybe it could be that if, and I know I keep coming back to this psychology practice, if you feel like you are being called to leave a practice, or maybe a practice has pushed you out, I guess, per se, something about getting your own place. With the Father of Pentacles, for whatever reason, I'm getting this feeling of it's some sort of financial benefactor. Someone who has been sponsoring you has either cut ties, or they were taking advantage of their taking advantage of you, really. And especially with the Three of Cups twice in reverse, a sense of loss of community, some sort of betrayal, really. It feels like, and whether you know this or not, you're supposed to be on your own. You're supposed to be. The Magician is by herself. She doesn't need anyone there with her. And I really get the feeling that yeah, and I'm also getting this might have been very sudden for you, but don't be scared, because again, this is divinely guided with the North Node here and the Magician. Really, I feel like this is supposed to happen for you. It's gonna hurt, and it might really throw you for a loop, especially if you have like family or something. Don't, how believe that it's going to happen, that the path is going to be laid for you. That's the feeling that I'm getting. What does group 3 need to know here? What does group 3 need to know? Short message. Oh, that just flew out. The Moon in reverse. Okay. What does group 3 need to know here? Strength. Okay, yeah. So also, I just realized we have 3 threes. If 3 is a special number to you, or if you've been seeing 333, this is definitely confirmation that this is your reading. Yeah, the Moon in reverse, that's really saying that there's some sort of, oh my god, in numerology, when you're adding our numbers, we have 18 here, so that would be 9, which is a multiple of 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So yeah, definitely the 3 is the message for you. Keep an eye out for that. But the Moon in reverse, I'm seeing some sort of secret here, something that's being kept from you. And yeah, I said have faith that there's going to be a path for you. And this woman here, she's not even trying to swim anywhere. She's not trying to paddle in any one direction. But it's very clear from these arrows and the waves in the water that she's going in a very assured direction. It's not just anywhere that she's going. She's not just floating. She is going in a direction for sure. And strength here. I really feel like you're being called to have faith and have strength in yourself. That, yeah, and I really see that it's you getting control of your life, getting control of yourself, really. So, have faith, have strength, be brave. I really see that this is definitely going to come as a shock to you, and it's gonna feel very like you're gonna feel like everything's in upheaval, really. But do not stress too much. Stay focused. Stay focused. Yeah. Let's go to our first oracle deck and see what's up. Group 3, what messages do you have for Group 3? What advice? Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. Oh my gosh. Meditate and contemplate. New Moon in Pisces. And we have work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. And lots of new moon energy. Here's the thing. The thing about new moons, sometimes they can be very, thinking about when you're living in ye olden days. Hold on, let me sorry, wanted to make sure you could see everything. And ye olden days, back before electricity and really candles, new moons were like the darkest times. So I'm really getting that this could be, dark night of the soul, that it could seem very hard to see where you're going in the dark as you're moving forward. But again, have faith. If you do some sort of, if you do moon magic, I would definitely recommend doing something during the new moon. I believe we have one coming up. I'm not sure when this video is going to come out. But if you do new moon magic, I would definitely heavily lean into that. So, yeah. Pile number three. Oh my gosh. What do we have to say for pile number 3? Short message for pile number 3. I don't... So we have the future with Octavia E. Butler and Sappho Love. And we have Boar. I can never remember what these cards stand for, so let me double check real quick. I want to say it's similar to the... Okay. So danger, aggression, masculinity. Yeah. I really feel like this is saying really be careful going forward. I really feel like there's a and my brain just made the connection between the teeth here and the horns on the Taurus and on the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, there is some sort of aggression coming towards you. I don't know if, like, maybe you're getting... I really feel like you may be leaving a situation that isn't good for you, but I really feel like there's some sort of aggressive energy coming towards you with this. Again, I would have faith if you... this could be about love and not career. The 10th house does have to deal also with your community, your very close community. So it could be a reading for that maybe there is a loss of relationships here, that there is some sort of secret being kept from you. I'm getting the same message that this is divinely guided and this was meant to be a karmic connection of some sort. Do not fret, do not worry, you are still on the right path. Have faith, have strength. Again, this woman can't see where she's going, nor does she really seem to care. I think one of the things that we don't really think about much when it comes to faith is that you don't, or I say don't think about much. The thing about faith is you can't know where you're going. It's not that you don't know. It's sort of, sometimes if you see yourself going in a certain direction, you get scared. You get scared and you try to turn around. Just know that this is not a situation that you want to turn around in, and your faith is your strength in this case. Your fear, this sort of hunkering down and maybe not even paying attention, is kind of your strength. So yeah, sometimes, and I'm really getting, especially with this new moon in Scorpio, work through your fear. Sometimes we put too much of an emphasis on the word work when it comes to our emotions. You don't have to work through your emotions sometimes. Sometimes it's just about sitting in them. It's just about experiencing your fear. You know, you can't, they say, there's a saying that it's like, being brave isn't not being afraid, it's being afraid but doing it anyways. And that's really the message that I'm getting here. Yeah, you might be afraid, but things are gonna be okay. Just focus on, I'm hearing, focus on yourself, focus on your future, focus on the things that you can control. And again, yeah, the work through your fears and the meditate and contemplate. Just sit with your emotions. Sometimes you don't have to, and not everything has to be hard. Some things are just guided towards you. Let them come towards you. Keep doing what you are doing. Work with the moon. Pay attention to the moon. Yeah, I'm really getting the feeling that it could be some scary times ahead. Sit with it. It's okay. Things are truly going to work out in the end. And yeah, keep an eye out for that 333, maybe even 9, but definitely 333. Keep an eye out for that. So yeah, that is your reading. Oh, pile number 3, of course. That was your reading, pile number 3. If this resonated, if you enjoyed it, I will see you next time. Please like and subscribe so I know, and let me know how this is working out. I would really like to hear an update on this. I would like to know what this situation is about. We know it's about your direct community, maybe your career, acquaintances, the public eye. So let me know how this works out for you. I can't wait to hear back. So thank you. Hello, pile number 4. I actually misspoke earlier. This is a moonlight quartz, and I don't know if you can see a little iridescent in it. maybe barely, right there at the corner. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite stones. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. But yeah, this is your pile and this is your reading. So first we're gonna do our astrology dice, and then I have 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks that we're gonna go through. And yeah, so these dice are gonna give us the general energy and overall themes for the reading, and then we're gonna dive in deep, but also try to keep it a little bit short. So yeah. So pile number 4, what is the general energy of pile number 4? Okay, we have Sun, Gemini, in the first house. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. So we have lots of ego, and Gemini, which could be some sort of decision, but in this dice, the house represents the area of your life, which is so we have your personhood, your ego, who you are, how you think and feel. And then we have the situation represented by the planetary bodies, heavenly bodies. So we have the sun, which is your personal identity and your core values. So again, very, very much about the self. And with our Gemini here, this can be either of course with Gemini would be 2 different things. Either a bit of your ego, or the lack of, and maybe you're being pulled in both directions about it. Maybe this could also be your communication. Maybe you're actually, I'm kind of getting that your communication with yourself might be what we're talking about here. We won't really know until we get into it, so let's get into it. Okay, sorry, I about lost all my cards there for a second. They just wanted to fly out. So pile number 4. What does pile number 4 need to hear? Oh my gosh. So we have 2 of Pentacles, Death, and 5 of Pentacles. Oh man. Okay. That came right out of the gate. So yeah, with the Gemini and 2 of Pentacles, I definitely feel like you're going back and forth between something and Death and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh man. You're definitely going through something, and my eye was immediately drawn to this woman here and the sun. Now, the thing about the elderly woman in the Death card is, and I don't know how well you can really see her here, but she is saddened but not super concerned. If you can tell, everyone else in this photo is a very big extreme, but she is not, which I think is really interesting considering you have Gemini and 2 of Pentacles here. Having this really big extreme with those 2, but her just being very not unbothered, or I guess accepting. And then 5 of Pentacles here, so you could be going through a really rough time. And I feel like maybe this is, you know, that feeling, that saying that like money will show you who a person really is. Well, the same is true for lack of money. A lack of money will show you who a person really is. So it could be that you're going through a really hard time, maybe financially, that is really kind of showing you exactly who you are, what your beliefs are, what your attitudes are. I'm definitely getting a feeling of self-discovery here. We have Three of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. I just dropped a bunch of cards. Give me a second. Pile 4. Pile 4. So we have Mother of Pentacles here. Anything else for pile 4? No. Okay. So, yeah, I'm definitely getting some sort of loss here. I feel like this could be some sort of, I don't know. I feel like it's some sort of support loss. You've lost some sort of support, and through that, you're having to rediscover yourself and rediscover your strengths. Especially Mother of Pentacles here, coming right after the Five of Pentacles. We kind of sometimes have to go through rough times in life in order to really figure out where our strengths lie. And I feel like this loss of support is really shining a light. Yeah, because remember I was looking at the sun, and it drew me down to this old woman. It's really shining a light on who you are and your strengths and your weaknesses. And I think that's why we're having this duality here. Okay, this just flew out. Justice in reverse. Okay, yeah. Number 4. Oh my gosh. So we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Huh. And then Three of Cups. Oh, that's so interesting. Having the Three of Cups in reverse here and then having it upright here. Ooh. So yeah, this is definitely not a permanent situation. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I'm getting this feeling that this is just a downturn. This is some sort of short period of really, I want to say injustice, but it's not so much that any one person is the cause as much as it's just the life circumstances. I'm really getting the feeling that, especially, and I think a lot of people don't focus on this, but the Five of Pentacles, there's two people here. You're not going through this alone. You have support. It just kind of feels like maybe all of your cups are empty. You and whoever your support person is, all of your cups are empty. I'm hearing stick it out. You are going through this big transformation. You're finding out who you are and who this other person is. We have step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Pile number 4. I really feel like, you are going to find out who your true friends are. The answers you need are coming. So yeah, if you're in this Five of Pentacles place right now, you feel like there's, I don't want to say, like you need something to make things work. You're waiting on something. Yeah, especially with Two of Pentacles, she's sitting here weighing her options. So if you're waiting on some sort of resolution. It is coming. We have meditate and contemplate. This has been coming out a lot. I think it's come out for nearly every reading in this video. So yeah. But yeah, we have a confirmation of Gemini here with that. Maybe you are a Gemini. Maybe the person that you're with is a Gemini. Maybe, and this is a very specific, my elbow, a very specific, thing, but maybe you are dealing with a Gemini who is supposed to be your support system, and maybe it's not going as well as you thought it would go. So, again, that's a very specific message. Oh my gosh. This deck does not like me today. I don't know what's going on with there. But I do get the feeling that if you stick this out, if you go with it, stay true to yourself is what I'm hearing. Don't try to change or it's not necessarily change, but stick to your strengths, but don't be afraid to explore. I get the feeling that this person is taking you on a ride for a reason. Maybe you're a little stuck. You could be very stubborn, and this person is very free-spirited. Let them take you, I'm not saying let them take you on a ride, like take you just anywhere, but keep your boundaries firm, but have fun with it. Again, step out of your comfort zone. We have the dark Sylvia Plath. Oh, I'm turning it that way. Man. This one needed to come out. Braid. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting this feeling that, yeah, especially with braid and glove, I'm getting this feeling that you definitely need to step out of your comfort zone. This is a group effort sort of thing. And I'm hearing specifically with this card, don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. Maybe, and I am getting the feeling that this isn't you. This is someone that you're in close proximity to, is dealing with something very dark, very heavy. Don't be afraid of the dark, because eventually they will come out of it. That this wheel is going to turn the other way, and you're going to go from this cups being empty to the cups being full. And with the glove, I'm hearing, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. I am going to look up these two. I'm not super familiar with what they are, so I want to make sure that I'm correct in this. I'm going to say correct, but yeah. So the braid is identity, survival, and the opinions of others. And glove is money, status, and complacency. I know that, I don't know, I just feel, especially with this being paired up with the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting the feeling, I'm getting the message directly. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, especially with this Five of Pentacles. If you are down in the muck and you act all hoity-toity, it's not going to work out in your favor. You have to, and with the braid, it really makes me think of you have to work together through the muck to really get yourself out of it. And with this braid, I'm getting this image specifically of of someone braiding another person's hair, specifically to keep it out of their eyes so that they can do things, you know. Maybe, and paired with the Mother of Pentacles, maybe this person just needs you to be a nurturer in this moment. Maybe that's not a energy that you're super familiar with, but yeah, I'm really getting the feeling that things are kind of unfair right now. I will give you that. Things are kind of unfair in this situation. If you don't want to deal with it, don't deal with it. But I'm seeing specifically that it is worth it. It is worth it to be in this position. Because when the good times are good, they're really fucking good. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for this reading. I'm really hopeful for this. Let me know if you stick it out. Let me know what kind of situation this is. Again, if it's... You will know. You will know if it is worth it to stick out. You will know deep down in your soul. Listen to your intuition on that. That is for sure. But yeah, that is your reading, pile number 4. Yeah, I'm super happy. Because I really think that you're gonna benefit from this. You're gonna find out your true strength and how you can help your community. 3s are all about community. I really think that this is going to be a good, not necessarily a good situation, but a good experience, a good growth experience for you. So don't be afraid of the dark. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, be there. Be there. Support your friends. Sometimes, we all have empty cups, and sometimes we don't. You'll never know how deep your cup is until you get to the very bottom of it. I'm not saying to give out everything of your cup, but I'm really getting with the Mother of Pentacles. You have a lot more strength than you think. And sometimes it doesn't go as far for ourselves, but what little we have goes a long way for other people. So use that to your advantage, because when you help other people, they will help you. That is definitely the feeling that I'm getting with this, is whoever this is that you're helping, they will return it. They will return it. So, yeah. Thank you, pile number 4. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if this resonates, if you liked it. Please like and comment so I know that I'm doing something right. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 5. How are you guys doing tonight? Let me know. If you're pile number 5, that means you chose the last crystal quartz. Oh. So yeah. So first we're gonna do the astrology dice to kind of get a overarching theme for your reading. And then we have 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks to go through. And I cannot wait to get into it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, for these guys, oh my gosh, this happened in another pile where I completely blanked out on what I was saying. For this die, we already had one come out and another. Okay, so, the house, which we have 2, is going to be the area of your life that we are dealing with. So this is going to be our money, our wealth, our belongings, our material belongings. Okay, and then we have our planets, which is the situation. We have Neptune here. Let's see if you guys can see that. Okay, and then we have the zodiac sign, which is your emotional state, which we have Aries here. So, I'm kind of getting this feeling that you're mad, but you don't know why. And I'm specifically hearing that you are in a financial place where you're okay. I don't know if you're doing amazing or wealthy or something, but it's like you almost feel like you shouldn't be upset, but you are. So let's see what that is about. It doesn't have to be finances. It could be, maybe you got something recently and it wasn't exactly what you wanted. Let's see here. Let's get into the specifics. Pile number 5. What does pile number 5 need to know right now in this short reading? Oh my gosh. So we have the Fool in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, and another, oh my gosh, a bunch of these fell out, but only one of them turned over. Let's see, so 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, that's a lot of reversals. Yeah, I feel like you went into something either with like low expectations or no expectations, and somehow you were still disappointed. I feel that I have been there. I'm laughing not because I think it's funny, but because I can definitely relate. I have been there before. Yeah, I definitely feel like you went into a situation either expecting nothing or expecting everything, and you put yourself through a lot of work, a lot of trouble, and you aren't really getting what you wanted in return. So, yeah. Let's see. What else for pile number 5? So we have 8 of Cups and the Naked Heart. Naked Heart. Sorry. I had someone recently tell me it's weird that I said naked. Okay. Then we have Justice. Oh my god, I feel like it's been different decks on this entire reading, but like every single pile got the Justice card in some way. So yeah, so we have 8 of Cups, the Naked Heart, which is specific to this deck, and Justice. So, yeah, I feel like you really put yourself out there, and it didn't. I don't want to say you got taken advantage of, but yeah, it definitely wasn't that you got taken advantage of. It was just that it wasn't the right situation, and you really just didn't do enough research into it. I feel like it probably would have been pretty clear if you had done that this was not the situation for you, that it wasn't what you wanted. But I feel like you were probably following your passion here, and it wasn't financially what you wanted, or maybe it was financially what you wanted, but it is not as emotionally fulfilling as you thought it would be. Not as emotionally fulfilling as you thought. This could be a career. I am kind of getting that feeling that it's a career. Let's see. Pile 5. What's up with pile 5? What do they need to know pertaining to this? Very quick answers. Ooh. I have the feeling it's wanting to say a lot. And then we have 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so you definitely are feeling a bit taken advantage of, feeling a bit trapped, I want to say. We have the World. Yeah. Ooh. Then we have Ace of Pentacles and the Moon. Interesting. Yeah, so this is definitely yeah, I definitely feel like you went into this for connection, not so much the money, but you did think that there would at least be some here. And I'm getting the sense that there is some sort of underbelly that you weren't aware of. Something maybe about the industry that you didn't know. Yeah. Maybe you're being asked to compromise your morals. I'm definitely getting the sense that it's some sort of... It's either... Maybe for some of you, you feel like you are emotionally exhausted. This career is emotionally exhausting for you. And for some of you, it feels like you're having to compromise your morals and who you are in order to do your job. And neither of those things are good. This could also just be like a... you got into this when you were very young, and now that you're like actually starting your career, you realize, oh, it was all nice and fun when I was in school or when I was in college, when I was studying this, but actually putting it into practice is a completely different story. Completely different story. And you didn't realize how much it would actually cost you. So let's see, pile 5. What advice do we have for pile 5? I have emotions are running high and your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah. I'm definitely getting the sense if you want to leave this place, you need to come up with a plan. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. I really like that for you. I think sometimes, especially if this is like a career that you've been in for a while or that you got into when you were very young and you are in debt over this career, don't let that hold you back. Keep going, keep pushing. Oh my gosh, not me. Messing this shit up. Sorry. Didn't mean to cuss, but you know. Yeah, don't let that hold you back. I think sometimes we get very caught up in I forget what it's called, but you know, like people when they're gambling sometimes, especially at like penny slot machines, they'll put in $1, put in $1, put in $1, put in $1, and then they realize that, hey, I'm probably not gonna win off of this machine, but they're like, oh, I've already put in so much, I might as well just stay. Don't let that hold you back. Do not let that hold you back. You can always change. There's always time to walk away from a situation. Just don't leave without a plan. And sometimes it can be very frustrating, but you want to make sure that you are, how do I put this, not putting yourself in a spot, and also don't burn your bridges is what I'm hearing. Don't cut ties with the people that you're working with, because they might, unbeknownst to you, have other opportunities for you. Feeling this one coming out. Transformation. We got that one earlier as well. And then we have rebellion and ghost. Yeah, with the don't let your past hold you back. Don't let the ghost of who you were stop you from becoming the person you need to be. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm also feeling like I need to grab another card from here. Snail. Okay. I'm getting persistence and vision. Virginia Woolf. Yeah. Persistence. Don't lose sight of who you are and what you want out of a career. Don't, yeah. Yeah, I'm really I'm getting this feeling that you are the snail. And when I say this, I mean, so here, let me move these up real quick. I am actually terrified of snails. The reason being that they are so delicate. Like, you could literally smush them so easily. I don't like things that are smushed so easily. I'm feeling called to tell you that you are the snail and you are not smushed easily. Don't think of yourself in that way. You might think like, oh, if I leave this place, there will be nothing for me. But what I'm feeling is, especially with transformation, vision, and your dreams need a practical plan. Oh, and also, especially with this, the Ace of Pentacles here, you need to plant a seed for a way to get out. specifically thinking of Jack in the giant beanstalk. He had to plant that so that he could. How do I put this? Jack in the giant beanstalk. He had to plant that seed and wait for it to grow, wait for it to mature, and then when it did, he was able to go to a different place. That place wasn't necessarily safe for him, but it was able to provide him the tools with which to get out of poverty. And especially with this being about money, I really feel like that is you in this situation. Maybe, yeah, especially with Virginia Woolf and this growing. And Taurus is just a really slow moving sign. So I'm just checking to see if we have any Earth here. I'm really feeling like Knight of Pentacles. It's not here, but that is really what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to cut ties, because I feel like there's something here that you're missing. Maybe it's someone. I feel like someone here has a gift for you. And you're just not seeing it. It's something that's hidden, or like you're learning a skill that you didn't know that you don't realize that you'll need this skill in the future, but you will, and you're learning it at this job. I don't know what skill that is. You know what? I'm gonna pull. I'm feeling. Yeah. I'm feeling like, what? Oh my god, I picked this up. I swear to God, Knight of Pentacles was right on the bottom. That is so funny. So what skill is it that they need to take from this situation? Oh my god. 5 of Wands. Yeah, so maybe you're learning how to negotiate, is what I'm getting. Devil. Yeah, definitely negotiating. And oh my gosh, I didn't mean to throw all of them out there. Just this one, this Ace of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, definitely some sort of negotiating, some sort of talking, some sort of speech. It could be like you're really honing your customer service skills here. Yeah, definitely feel like you're honing your customer service skills here. And you know what? Okay, so with the Devil card here, and I was really wondering what's up with this Rebellion card, and I'm seeing here with the Devil, I'm thinking maybe you have an ally somewhere that you don't realize. Someone here is either in a similar position as you or feels the same way, and I think if instead of running away, you can really, I don't want to say transform it from the inside out, but I feel like if you work together, you can flip the script. You can use it to your advantage. Lead this rebellion, the two of you, being chained up here. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe it is the learning how to negotiate. Maybe you two are actually going to your boss to negotiate together, and figuring out the best way to get something worked out for both of you, something that works out for both of you. That's what I'm feeling called to say. I have a feeling of someone who's gonna watch this video, and if this ends up being their pile, I swear that's gonna be so funny. Yeah, I will say, if you are gonna leave, please make sure you have a practical plan. Again, try to use what you learned from this situation. If you do end up leaving, use what you learned from this situation to, when you go somewhere else, find something better. Be able to negotiate for something better. Yeah. So yeah, pile 5, that is your reading. You got an extra long reading compared to everyone else. I wanted to make them kind of short, but yeah, yours was definitely the longest. So yeah, thank you for watching this video all the way to the end, and I'm really excited. Let me know how this resonates with you, and let me know the situation that you're dealing with. I really want to know what you're negotiating about. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, if you found it helpful, if you found that it really resonated with you. I would really appreciate that. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.